Hello there, welcome back to Profneel. It's a pleasure to have you here. Tracing the origins of the Malabari Parotha. The Malabari Parotha is absolutely in contrast to the Paratha or Parotha in the Parantha in the North India. Is absolutely different from it. In contrast, both are flatbreads. This one is more flaky because it is made with refined flour, and the other one is made of flour. Now, it is said to have originated in West Asia, and it came to become popular. It became popular in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka. I mean, Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka, of course, predominantly the Jaffna region. We have to remember Kozhikode or Calicut had trading ties with the Arabs since the time of the Roman Empire. It was the Arabs traders who came here to trade for spices to supply to the hungry European markets. So that is how the parotha, the Malabari parotha, came to Kerala, and then those days there was no Kerala, no Tamil Nadu, it was one region. Now, why am I choosing this story? Because this is how it helps us to know how foods travel from one place to another, enriching the culture of the others. And the last word on food, especially on foods of India, none other than K.T. Achaya, who's stated in his book that idli is not originated in Tamil Nadu. It is actually from Indochina area, which has found its home in the rice paddy rich Tamil Nadu regions. And that is why it became popular there and not up north. Likewise, the Malabari Parotha. Term Malabari because it originated in West Asia and had found its roots in Malabar region. It blossomed there, on the Malabar coast. Now, it's a conjecture whether it was carried from Sri Lanka to the Indian coast by the indentured labor to indentured labor of the British to Sri Lanka. That's conjecture, but still it remains because you remember in Sri Lanka and Tamil Nadu have always had a fantastic relationship because a lot of Tamilian labor was indentured there in Sri Lanka to work on the tea plantations, the tea estates. And there was always this they used to play this M.J. Gopalan Trophy cricket tournament, Tamil Nadu versus Sri Lanka. It used to be a beautiful tournament, but now I don't think they play it anymore. And coming back to the Malabari Parotha, how different is it from the Paratha of the north? The Malabari Parotha is made of refined flour, eggs, salt, ghee, or oil, and that's the difference. Refined flour and all this. And the twist in the tail, America, how did America unknowingly help spread the Malabari Parotha to Sri Lanka and all other countries near India? All the countries which were colonized and which had got its freedom. Now that happened where the indentured labor were settled primarily. Now that happened because of PL 480, Public Law 480 in the 1960s, when the Americans had this program that there are a lot of wheat, so they said food for peace. That's the name of the program, and they supplied wheat and wheat flour to about 150 countries under the Food for Peace program. Of course, that became one reason for the parotha to spread all over. And because these countries didn't know how to make the chapati, the North Indian variety chapatis and rotis, etc. And they didn't have tandoor also. Also, this American didn't do this for goodwill, no, not at all, for humanitarian cause. They did this to stimulate the rising influence of communism of USSR, and they allowed the countries to pay in their national currency for this wheat and wheat flour. So no country does anything for free for other countries. Remember that always. So that's how the parotha spread all across. And unknowingly, USA helped us, helped the food to spread because of their Food for Peace program. India also was a big beneficiary for this Food for Peace program, as was Sri Lanka and all these countries. Embrace the twist to enjoy the turn. Thank you.